Hello guys, welcome back. So in this section, I'm going to explain a few programmings and MCQs. Okay. So the first question is, you can see on the screen, um, it's not comfortable to view here, so I'm going to copy this and paste it in C++ compiler. Okay. Don't worry. I'm going to paste it in Dev C++. Yeah. You can see we have a main function. We have an integer called 100 and we have if statement and says if a greater than 1000 printf a greater than 1000 is saying else printf a less than 1000 and again there is another else saying printf a less than 1000. So what will happen? Options: a less than 1000 will be printed, or there will be a syntax error, nothing will be printed in the output, and the final option is none of the above. Okay, so I'm going to comment all of these. Okay, so we have two else statements and a single if. What I told you when I have explained about if and else, there would be multiple if statements, but there is only one else statement. Okay, there will not be any multiple else statement. Okay, there will be only one else for one if, but there can be if without an else. An else cannot be without an if. See, there will be an syntax error. So the correct option is option B. See, option B, syntax error, is the correct option. Okay. So what if I remove this else? Will it print correctly? Let's see. Will it print correctly? Yeah, a less than 1000. Okay, and if I want to print this one also, so what should I do? Else if. Okay, you have to use else if. Else if a greater than 500, a is less than, a is, else if a less than 500, a less than 500. Okay, you know what will happen now? It will only print a less than 1000. It will not print a less than 500 because here we are saying another else if. Okay, if I print this, let us see, there is an error here. What's the error? Else without a previous if. Okay, so you should not keep else if here. Okay, you have to keep else if a less than 500, a less than 500 here. Okay, and we have to print another else here. Okay, so what will happen now? If a greater than 1000, it's not greater than 1000, so it will go here. Else if a less than 500, it will print a less than 500. Okay, or else it will print a less than 500. So it will only print a less than 500 once because we are having else everywhere. So if for one else, okay, if one else is true, another else will not happen to execute. Okay, see now, we will only print a less than 500 only once, it will not print twice. Okay, so this is the basic understanding of if else statements. Okay, the next question is, this is the next question, the switch statement. I'm going to copy this again. Okay, switch statements are very interesting. Okay, so I'm going to paste this in here. Sorry, you can see there is a switch statement. Okay, there is no syntax error. Okay, just focus on logic. Int a equals to, we have declared a as 2, and we are using it in switch statements. If you remember the switch statements from the earlier lectures, it will be very easy for you. Okay, case 1, this is 1, case 2, this is 2, case 3, this is 3, case 4, I mean default, this is 4, and we have used break for case 1, break for case 2, we haven't used break for case 3, and we have used break for default. What happens now? Switch off a is 2, switch off 2. Okay, so it will go to case 2. Okay, yeah. So tell me the answer. What would be the answer? See the outputs. Option A, this is 2. Option B, this is 2. Option C, this is 2, this is 3. In the new line, this is 3 in the new line. Option D, this is 2. New line, this is 3. New line, this is 4. Option E, none of the above. What's the output? So I'm going to comment these options. Okay. See, you need to focus on each and every single statement I have presented you on screen. Okay. So the answer here is NOTA, none of the above. Why? I'll explain you. Wait. There is no explanation, but this is the answer. See why I have written nota as the option. See, this is 2 needs to be printed, and see here, this is capital T. There is no option this is 2 with capital T. Okay, this is 2 with small t. This is 2 and a colon at the end. This is 2, this is 3. This will not be printed, this will not be printed. So the final option we left with it, none of the above. So whenever you attempt these type of questions, check the uppercase or lowercase letters. Okay, so that you will not do any errors. Okay, if you print this statement will be printed. Okay, yeah, this is 2 will be printed. So what happens if I remove break here also? What happens if I comment this break? Yeah, you are right. This is 2, this is 3, and this is 4. All these 3 statements will be printed in each and every new line. This is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So what happens if I remove a break from here? Okay, I'll remove this break. See, there is no problem if you keep a break here or if you won't keep a break here. Okay, see. Okay, so what if I cut this and paste it before case 1? What happens now? Do you know what, have any idea? Do you have any idea what happens now? It's very simple. Yeah, most of you may know. You go to 2. So this is 2, this is 1 will be printed in the same order. This is 2, this is 1. Yeah. The next thing. Yeah, this is the question. And you can see the question here. Int main, for int I equals 0, I less than or equals 3, I plus plus printf hello. Options, nothing will be printed. Hello will be printed 1 time. Hello will be printed infinite times. Hello will be printed 3 times. What's the output now? Yeah, nothing will be printed in the output screen. Okay, so these are the MCQs which I want to tell you in this lecture, and I want to show you some of the programmings. Okay, so I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to include a library file, and I'm going to write a main function. Okay, and now I'm going to write a program to print the first 20 numbers. Okay, print 20 numbers. Simple. So for int I equals 0, I less than 20, less than or equals 20, I plus plus. So what will happen now? Printf, I'm going to print I. Okay, simple. Printf I. So what will happen? There is an error. What is that error? I have declared this integer out of the loop. No, I haven't done it intentionally. It's an error. Okay, let's compile. And again, what's this? We cannot print I, right? We need, this is what I have done intentionally. Okay, %d comma I. These are the errors. Okay, if you have something like this in the MCQ, if you have different options like printing 20 numbers, printing 10 numbers, syntax error. You may not find syntax error in such easily, isn't it? Printf I, so it will print I. You will think in such a way, okay? But we need to write percentage d comma I. Even if I miss comma, there will be a syntax error. You have to check each and everything in MCQs, okay, while you are attempting MCQs. You can see 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 up to 20. Let me write it in a new line. Instead of writing new line, I'm going to write in a new tab. Tab space, 8 spaces. See 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 14 15 up to 20. So cool, right? So what if I need to print only even numbers? Okay, what is even number? Anything that is divisible by 2. So I need to write if I percentage 2 equals 0, then only I'm going to print this, okay? So what I told you, if there is only one statement, no need to print, no need to give this curly braces. You can give, there will not be an error, but if you don't give also, there will not be any error. See now, 0 2 4 6 8, so up to 20 you have all the even numbers. So what is the odd number? Anything that is not the even number is an odd number, isn't it? So not equals 0. Now see the odd numbers. 1 3 5 7 9 11 13 15 17 and 19 are the odd numbers between 0 and 20, okay? So this is how you need to do. And what if I need the sum along with the odd numbers, okay? So what I'm going to print first, I'm going to print all the odd numbers in between 0 and 20. So now I want to print a sum, okay? So I'm declaring int sum equals 0 here, and what I'm doing, I'm going to do sum equals, okay, wait, I'm going to print, I'm going to declare the sum out of all the loops, okay, here, and I'm going to print the sum here. What is the sum? Sum is an integer, right? Percentage d comma sum. So the sum is, so okay, here I'm going to write it in a new line, okay? So here I'm going to declare the sum as 0, and sum equals sum plus I. That's it. So instead of writing this sum plus equals I, isn't it? Every time it's going to add if it's getting printed. If it's getting printed, it's going to add. That's it. I'm going to print the sum. So I'm going to print all the odd numbers between 0 and 20 and their sum also, okay? See, 1 3 5 7 9 11 13 15 17 and 19. Is the sum 100? I don't know. Okay, so I need to print it between 1 0 and 30 so that it will be more believable. Okay, the sum is 225. Okay, it's not 100 always. Okay, so the sum between 1 and 20 of odd numbers will be 100. Okay, it's strange, I didn't do it before. What if it's even? What if I need to print an even numbers between 1 to 20 and their sum? Yeah, the sum is 110. Okay, nice. So in this programming, we have printed all the numbers from 1 to 20, all the even numbers between 0 and 20, all the odd numbers between 0 and 20, and some of the even numbers, some of the odd numbers between 0 to 30, and also between 0 to 20. It's a simple programming, and there are these are the simple MCQs also, okay? So this is a way to enter these numbers, okay? Yeah, that's it for this lecture. In the next lecture, I'm going to explain you with some different MCQs and programmings, okay? So that's it, guys. That's it for today's lecture. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.